Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Seed for the Birds is a cooperative children's game where the players will be working as birds and trying to feed their baby birds, and this little squirrel is coming up and trying to steal everything from them, the little nuts that they have. And the kids will take turns flipping things over, and it's a little bit random. You know, it's not a roll and move, right? It's a kid's game that's not a roll and move. It's not a spin and move. So they're trying to do something different here. And you really don't have any information where things are, but there is some strategy that once things start going, you kind of want to hedge your bets around it, right? And you can do that by what pops up and around. There's some strategy that you can learn here. Deep strategy, but not for young children. This is a game you can play with like a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old and go. Kids will eventually outgrow this, of course, but that's what you'd expect with a children's game, or at least hope for, right? And Seed for the Birds is a very good cooperative game. It's absolutely a keeper, one you can play with your younger gamers, and one that I highly recommend, and it's one of the games I always start my young kids off with. Here is Seeds for the Birds board game, a cooperative game for kids. Open it up, you're going to get very few of these components in here. Not a whole lot to it. You're going to get some tiles and some chits. And they're fairly thin, but they'll probably hold up pretty well. You can see the birds and the seeds that are on these are pretty good. You're going to have some squirrel ones here. And then inside you're going to have a board. The board is pretty good quality, not too bad. You can see it's pretty colorful. You're going to have the little birds at the top here with the squirrel and the nest. And then you'll have the birds through, or the bird houses through here. Very, very good. The rules are printed on the inside of the box. This is old school 1980s board gaming. Full color, a list of all the components of everything you're going to have here. That you're going to have instructions and pictures and little examples, and it works out pretty well. I like this. If it's very simple like this, go ahead and print it right in there for me. So the game is very easy to play. On a turn, you just turn over a card. If it has seeds, you can put those seeds on any of the bird houses that you want. If you turn over a bird, they will eat all of the seeds in the row. So let's continue to play through. No seeds there. We'll turn this up. I can put a seed out. And then look, the bird will eat it. So this will come up into the nest above. We'll set it right there. Now the squirrel, he will eat anything in this row. Just like so. And at the end of the game, if the squirrel has more than the birds, you lose. If the birds have more seeds than the squirrel, then you win. That's it. Game is over when all the tiles are turned over, and that's how you play. Who should buy this game? Anybody with younger gamers. If you got somebody like 2, 3, 4 years old, you want to start them out on a cooperative board game, this is a very good one at a very good price to start out with. And I think that this is a really fun little game. My kids always like trying to get the birds fed and not the squirrels. Sometimes the game will just play against you, but you'll lose together. And that can be a great learning opportunity. The game, I guess, does skew a little bit, so you'll win. I think it's a little bit easier game to get, but it's a lot of luck. You're just flipping things over, but kids don't seem to mind. They'll like this one quite a bit. Absolute keeper.